Hey yo, Farmer Dre back at it. I'm out here in the play barn today, and it's time to clean this place up. So the play barn was a big hit for us here on our farm this year. We attracted a lot of kids, a lot of families. They came in here and enjoyed their time. And with this little project we did, we're expanding this and building the play area, which is gonna be about an acre next year. That's the plan. And we got different plans in here for next season, but for now we got to clean this place up, take out all the bales, make sure, turn it back into a shed, into a barn, and then we're going to work on it later on in the season. But there's a lot of hay here that we got to clean up, a lot of this there's pallets and stuff that we got to move out. So yeah, today we're cleaning up the play barn. So if you guys watched the play barn video, you guys know I paid 75 cents for each of these bales here. We weren't too worried about the hay. It's already been wet before it got baled, so it's not for feeding any animals, or it's not good forage hay, but for what we used it's fine. So the bales that were touching the ground here, we're going to go ahead and compost these because they're touching water. We don't have gutters on this barn yet, on this barn here, but the bales that are touching the ground, we're gonna go ahead and compost them. But everything that's above it, as you can see here, we're gonna go ahead and save and store in our barn and use them for something else in the future. But that's all in good time. We gotta start cleaning up here. I got Isaac home. He's off because of Thanksgiving, and he doesn't go to school for a week. The funny thing, whenever I was in school, we got like 3 or 4 days off for Thanksgiving. We got a Friday off, or Thursday, Friday off for Thanksgiving. Isaac's been off school since Tuesday, and he goes back to school next Tuesday. I'm like, what happened? But I guess all in good time though. Anyways, I have him home today. I'm gonna go and clean this barn up. First thing is first, we gotta take the pallets off the sides here and pile them up, take them to the area. We're gonna go ahead and feed all this corn stalks to the cows here, and then clean it up. But it's just a slow process, slowly and surely, one pallet at a time, one bale at a time. It has been a few days since I've seen you guys. We've been busy on the farm. Of course, Thanksgiving passed. I am as full as a pig ready to go to slaughter. I'm just fat as can be. I gotta work off all the calories that I intaked. But we're out here in the pavilion, the play barn area. We're still cleaning it up. Today we're working on the hay. Isaac is actually on the skid steer. We're hauling all the good square bales back into the barn. We're gonna go ahead and feed those to our cows later on this year, or in the winter. But we got to still bring a bin to put all these toys away, clean up these railroad ties, and finish off the hay here. And all the bad stuff, all the bad hay. So this barn here doesn't have any gutters on it. And since it doesn't have any gutters, whenever it rains, some of the water gets drained, especially here on the edges of it. Some of the bales go bad. So we're just feeding those to our cows right now. Putting on the wagon, feeding them to our cows. But all the good ones are keeping. But the story on these bales, I don't know if I told you guys or not, but this past summer, whenever I was looking to build this, I was looking for a bunch of straw bales. And here in the Midwest, or at least here in Missouri, straw had a really bad year because it rained so much during the summer months. They couldn't bale it, and they had to plant their soybeans through. So a lot of farmers, they never harvested the straw. They harvested the wheat, but they never harvested the straw for square bales. And they just planted their soybeans through there. So, you know, there was a straw shortage, so I was looking for straw. But I got into Facebook Marketplace and I was looking for bales, and I found these 400 bales out of the field. So we had to go in the field and pick them up ourselves. It was a little extra work, but we got them for $300 for 400 bales. So it came out to about 75 cents a bale, and they're still in really good condition. I could sell these for $3 to $4 right now, but we're gonna go ahead and keep them, feed them to our cows, or use them for next year. So that's the story on the bales here. But we did lose probably a quarter of them, not even a third, because what happened is whenever the water came in here, let me try to flip one over here. See that? It just molded on the ground. But still not bad though. We're gonna still feed those to our cows right now, and it will be okay. and the cows will have something to eat. We actually probably need to start feeding some hay to our cows here pretty soon before we know it. But yeah, we're cleaning it up, and hopefully this week or by the end of the day, we'll see. We got some other projects we're working on as well. We'll get this completely cleaned out, and then we have some other ideas and projects we're working on to build in here for next strawberry season. So yeah, all kinds of ideas and plans, but we gotta quit talking and start working. Alrighty, so I'm dropping off this hay here. The bottom couple inches is probably molded on it. Not molded, just set in water, so it's not too good. But the rest of the hay is good, so I'd say 99% of the hay is good here. But we can't stack it or anything because that bottom is wet. So cows are sure loving it. We don't have too many cows, we only have 8 cows here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yep. So just some to keep the pastures eating here, and this hill, because obviously we can't farm this right here, it's too steep. Of course we got a small pond there, so yeah, cows, we eat our own beef from the farm. We cut a steer or 2 a year, just have some nice hamburger and some nice steaks. But you know, they do put this work to good work. The majority of the bales that are above, that are stacked up here, are good. So we're gonna put them on pallets here and feed them to our cows during the winter months, or use them for next year. So yeah, these pallets are weirdly shaped, so we're fitting 3 on the bottom here. So we're just stacking them nicely. Work smart, not hard. So we're using pallets. Alrighty y'all, so this is gonna be it for today. We didn't get everything completed, but it was a good start to what we gotta do. Probably take another couple days in there to mow the hay. Isaac goes to school tomorrow, so I'll be running the skid steer and the wagon back and forth all day long, but it shouldn't be too bad. This is where I'm gonna go ahead and end off the video. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and check out Farmer Dre Supply. Like always, link is down in the description box below for all your gardening and farming needs. I want to say thanks for watching up to this point. Y'all have a good day, and we will see you next time.